Hey guys, it's your host, MD Lovelace, coming to you live from Graceland. You're watching the Scotty Sports Show. Everybody, we are back with another brand new episode of the Scotty Sports Show. I'm your host, MD Lovelace.
Jeff Brice.
So Jeff and I are quarantining ourselves away from our tiny humans. So if you hear random, not in trouble. They're just not allowed near the show right now. So Jeff, we are recording on Sunday, obviously right before the Bay game. So before we bring DuJuan on, what are your keys for the game, of course, for this weekend?
Keys of the game? I guess don't let Tom Brady be Tom Brady. I don't know. I swear every time that guy plays us, he's on top of his game. So don't let Tom Brady, don't let Godwin and Evans and Gronk go off, hopefully. So
yeah, it's been weird. Brady has not been himself this season, and obviously we got him not being able to run is always a plus. It's nice to face Tom Brady at 55 years old or wherever the hell he is now, and Gronkowski, who's pretty much been a non-factor so far this season. So, cool. What are your score predictions for this weekend?
Score predictions. They're going to keep their scoring pace up. I think it's going to be 38-20 Green Bay.
Okay. I'll go with 31-28. Mason Crosby wins it in the final minutes. Green Bay wins. So, sweet. So we're going to circle back to that wagon a little bit later, but I don't want to keep our special guest waiting. He's here waiting in the wings. He is a former Packer and NFL running back from the University of Troy. I believe I got it right. He is DuJuan Harris, a.k.a. the Foxx. And DuJuan, we're going to start with asking you where that came from.
What's going on, man? Foxx came from birth. I was born right here.
Okay.
I have a little Irish in my blood, man.
Okay. Nice.
Small percent. I did the ancestry DNA.
It's nice. So what have you been doing with yourself? You've been kind of doing the XFL thing I saw for a minute. Is there any hope of you getting back into that this year?
Yeah, that's the plan, man. I hope to get back on the field. I stepped away for a few years to focus on my family. I received split custody of my oldest boy. I don't want to get too much into it, but I stepped away for a good reason and was successful at it. So whenever I saw the opportunity to return to the field, I did what I had to do, and it was just getting a little film, showing that I can still go. Especially getting up in age and being away for 3 years, it's tougher to break back in. I was never a huge name in the league. You got some big name guys that can come back whenever they pretty much feel like it, and they can get picked up. But I had to go a different route, so I kind of just did the things I needed to do, and I just checked out the XFL, and I still got it.
Honestly, I give you credit, man. We're all about the same age, and you're still running what, a 4.340?
I don't know about that, man. I flew a go to 40 in a long time, almost 10 years.
Okay. What was your last 40 time? Remind me.
What was that?
What was your last 40 time when you did time? Do you have any idea?
Oh, yeah. Well, last official, pro day was a 4.35 and a 4.37. But, having little workouts here and there with different teams, they have you run a 40. And I was around, 4.4, 4.5-ish. Wasn't really blazing like that, or just put something. I just showed I can still go. It didn't have that pro day mindset. You know what I'm saying?
I'm only a second behind you. It might be close.
I'm about 10 seconds behind you, so
I can still move though. I can still move.
Well, I saw you doing the training thing a little bit, right? Why don't you go ahead and plug that for us a little bit? Obviously, I want people to know where you're at and where they can find you, of course.
Well, I'm down here in the FLA, mainly in the area where Hernando Pasco County. Those main areas where I'll where I reside. Just doing performance training. Obviously a running back specialist. You know, any running backs in the area or willing to travel and come get some work, I'm all for it. I thought about getting into coaching, you know, but you know, a little bit more goes into coaching. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more time, film study, being out in the field, you know, meetings and stuff like that. And then being a trainer, you know, that's its own deal. So I just kind of figured, you know, bring it together, try to just focus on, you know, just coaching running backs up, getting them prepared, mentoring the young athletes, you know, getting their mindset, you know, how to view high school, how to you know, get prepared for college. You know, just have the right mindset. Some of the mistakes that I made, you know, growing up, or things that I feel like I should have done better, I kind of just let them know, hey, you know, this is what you're gonna need to do to, you know, get to where you need to go, and this is what they're gonna be looking for at this level and at that level. You know, just a whole little bang. So that's kind of what I've been doing with the training. You know, so it just hasn't been just training. I've been trying to, you know, just trying to put a little more love into it as well. Football is my passion, you know, so besides football, still trying to find out what else I'm really passionate about, you know.
So the true question is, if you can help people, can you help Jeff?
Well, Jeff gotta be willing to help himself first.
Ouch. Shots from FLA. Shots.
Hey, no shots, man. No shots. It's just you know, whatever you decide to do, you know, you gotta be all in, man. You know, you can't expect certain results if you're not putting in effort. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So that's first and foremost. Other than that, yeah, I'll do my best to come up with a plan for you, man. I'm gonna get those hips right, you know. Women deserve men with hips.
Yeah.
I got a new training plan right here myself. We saw this today. We're big Dunkin' Donuts fans. Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. They got a new 4-flavor beer out right now. This one's Boston Cream. So I'm doing the bulking up thing for you, man.
Beer?
I definitely, yeah.
Beer?
What's that?
Coffee beer?
It's coffee and donuts all in one, man. It's like the Wisconsin. You wonder why we're fat. I mean,
did you spike it though?
What's that?
Michelob.
Yeah, spike it with the Michelob.
Brutal combo, man. I don't know. Oh man. So DuJuan, so you talked about some of your past. I mean, I don't want you to get too involved with it, but just some of the things that if you can share with maybe some of the younger viewers that are watching about some of your experiences. You know, we love hearing stories like that, how you've been able to kind of adapt and overcome. If you don't mind sharing one of those stories with us, and for the viewers, I think that'd be awesome.
You mean touch base on like which experiences? You mean
you pick a good one that you think would be a good learning lesson for people.
Well, I got one for everybody.
Okay.
Go get you know, annual screenings. You know, get screenings. I had a cyst on my lung when I was up there in Green Bay and didn't know about it until team physicals. So I know that if I wasn't playing football, if I wasn't playing football or all of that, I wouldn't have went to the doctor to ever get a chest X-ray.
Wow.
You know, so mass growing inside me, and it could have been fatal. Could have lost my life. I actually could have lost my life on the field if I took a shot in the chest. You know, during the game, I was out there with, you know, that 49er defense in the playoffs.
Jeez.
You know, so it's like I'm playing against these animals, these freaks of nature, and gotta take your time bomb.
Oh, losing you a little bit.
So I would say for everybody, the importance of getting screenings, man.
Okay.
You know, you never know what's growing inside your body.
Well, especially in these times.
Can you hear me?
You never know. Yep. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yep.
Is that better? Can you hear me?
Definitely. Yep, we got you now. Yeah, I definitely think that's a huge lesson. I mean, you look at all the stuff going on.
Yes, look.
It is right now. It's huge.
Okay.
That's like my dad. My dad went in for just a routine check.
Yeah, definitely.
And he was putting it off, and he ended up finding he had prostate cancer. it's just you got to get that routine check, and definitely.
Yeah, it was the same way for my mom with breast cancer, man. She went in the first time. They go, you got the wrong insurance. She waited a few months. We finally got her with the right stuff, and by the time they went in, they go, you got 2 weeks left. So luckily, she was able to hit 60 months. You guys will notice the Crucial Catch shirt on. I think that's a good segue into the month of October, obviously being Cancer Awareness Month across the NFL. I think that's a huge thing. Definitely getting your screens done. So, DuJuan, I'm glad you definitely brought that point up because that's a huge thing, and it makes you wonder as a parent of a son of a kid who lost a mother or a parent for this stuff. And Jeff, you getting close to your dad with the prostate cancer. What happens if they would have found it sooner? Or what happens if they would have waited a little longer? So I definitely think that's a key point to point out for the month of October. So I'm glad you guys hit on that.
Definitely.
So DuJuan, walk me through your rookie year here out in Green Bay. I think rookie year, right?
Second year.
That's right. So walk me through your Green Bay experience, man. I have 2 pictures I'm going to share, and I told you I was going to bring these up. I just got to be able to figure out how to do this and not screw everything up. Let's see. Hang on 1 second. You guys can keep chatting while I'm trying to find it. But so walk me through some of your Green Bay time here. I want to hear more about it and what you kind of thought of the people of Green Bay.
Well, to start off, it was a not a culture shock, but like I'll say climate shock. Coming from Florida, I came to Green Bay in October.
Jeez.
So it's still a little warm out, but 60 degrees is pushing it in Florida. So I started getting a little taste of it early, and I'm just like, oh God! Like I came in the month of October, it's about to start getting chilly out here, and I just came in first day, just tried to make some noise the first day, and I turned some heads. So I just focused on coming in every day to try to get better and better and better until I got Aaron's attention, and then the coaches. Then I got activated, shortly after coming in. So, that was my main focus, coming into Green Bay, not my rookie, but, that was my main focus is just getting the system down the best way I can, and just trying to find a way to get on the field and stand on the field.
Yeah. I remember seeing you, I was at the game. I believe it was a playoff game in winter. I think the Vikings, and you were just killing them. I don't know if it was. I think it was the Vikings. I don't know if you remember.
Playoff game. If it was a home game, it was a playoff game. Because we played them the last week of the season, and if we beat them, we'd had a first round bye, and so on and all of that. But we ended up losing, so therefore we ended up having to play them again next week.
Yeah.
So that was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting. Charles Woodson came back that game. We was fired up that game, man. We was fired up, and that was actually my first start.
Yeah,
that was actually my first start in Green Bay, and the guys took care of me. The guys they took good care of me, man, and they made sure that I was comfortable enough to get out there and play full speed. So I never forget that day. I'll never forget it. It was a hell of an experience, and it was a great team win. And we got it done that night.
Yeah, I remember my brother-in-law kept calling you Mighty Mouse. I don't know if that was.
Yeah, I remember our text exchange after that because you and I had chatted during your whole time here in Green Bay. And I remember, texting after that game, man, you were like a kid in a candy store, man. It was awesome to see you get that first real feel. I think it was your second touchdown in the league at that point, or you had one of each.
Mm-hmm. I think the first came from Detroit. Yeah, it was man, because it was new for me.
Yeah.
Coming from Jacksonville, I was on practice squad till like last 5 games, and I didn't get much playing time. So coming into Green Bay and at the time and just getting the position and it's like being put in a, given that starter role and hey, like, we're gonna give you the ball. We're gonna rely on you. And it's just like, whoa, like, like, really? That was fast. You know, it was fast, especially after, you know, stepping away from the game, having to go work at a dealership for a week. You know, so it was like I didn't know how long I was going to be there. You know, so when Green Bay gave me that call to, you know, to leave that dealership, I was like, hey, you know, I gotta go. I gotta leave. I gotta head to Green Bay, man. You know, I still went to work that last day though. I still went into work. I let everybody know what was going on, and I left. You know, did it respectfully and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated them for the time and all of that, and I took off on my journey, man.
But did they buy it though? I mean, here you are coming in, you know, after being in Jacksonville, going, "Oh, I'm going to go up to Green Bay and play football." I mean, were they kind of taking you seriously? Like, come on, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Like, where the hell is that? First of all, second, like, come on.
Yeah, I let them know. I let them know beforehand that, you know, it's possible I can get another call. You know, I was already having workouts and stuff like that, so I knew, and I was you know, still young, you know, so I knew I still had a chance to you know, to get back on the field. So I just told him, hey, you know, it's a possibility that I might receive a call or whatever. You know, y'all cool with that? You know, we're still hiring me, even though you may lose me today. You know, who knows? You know, so it was like, yeah, no, we're fine with it. You know, they actually thought it was pretty cool. Nice. You know, so yeah, it was a fun crew. You know, it was a fun crew. I enjoyed them. You know, it was a hell of an experience. We came close on a couple deals. It wasn't on me. You know, came close. So I never got to sell a car.
Someday, you know, you still got a long life ahead of you yet, man. We're all right.
Yeah.
Go back for that one.
Yeah, I still had it on my resume.
You know, go back for that one day to sell a car and then get the hell out of
there. Yeah, one done.
But this goes to show, like, the work ethic in us, like our kids our age, that you don't see these days in young kids. It sucks to see.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to you know, a parent about that today. You know, it's just a different. We're just in a different time. You know, we're in a different time. You know, you just got to understand that our children might be, you know, they might be great at other things than, you know, the norm that we were used to. Yeah. You know, so that's why I tell my son, you know, you don't have to play football. You know, you don't have to try to, you know, walk around in my shoes. You don't have to. You know, you don't have to put that much. I don't put that much pressure on him or whatever. I just, you know, say, hey, you know, whatever you do, I'll support you. You know, 1,000%. You know, just as if you was playing football. So, you know, it's just a different time. You know, I try to get him off the games and tell him, hey, you know, you can create the games. You can make the games for people to enjoy as well. You know, or you can do different things. You know, it's not, you know, you can make money playing the games as well. You know, but you know, just try to open his mind up instead of it's just video games. You know, it's like try to expand your mind. You can do, you know, way more other things, and you can still enjoy games. You know, you can still be in the game industry. You know, so I just that's how I kind of deal with this day and age. But I still make him get out there and work out though. He's training for sure.
I got the picture pulled up that I was trying to show you before.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites of all time. We were working on like autograph and appearances with you. This was my absolute favorite picture. And then you also have one more. I'm going to go back in and find that one real quick, so don't mind me while I'm trying to find it. It's funny because it's like, man, you already know which one, but so that training camp experience here in Green Bay, walk me through what that's like. Can you imagine not having that experience now that you've had it, you know, for this year's guys?
Man, that's the only place where that goes down like that. You know, where we interact with the fans the way we do. You know, so there's definitely a tradition like none other, and they have to keep doing it.
All right, here's the other one. Same little girl, man. This was absolutely awesome because you did. If people don't understand the Green Bay traditions here, the guys are riding bikes. I would say maybe half a mile, quarter or 3/4 of a mile down to the field because you have the practice fields, and you end up carrying this cute little girl's bike all the way down to the freaking practice field, man. Like, that is awesome. It's not like you're one of the big old linemen where we're used to seeing this. Everyone kind of looked twice and even 3 and 4 times. Running back here in a bike, like if anybody would have fit on it, it was you. But did you know this little girl prior to this, or was this kind of the we just
Yeah.
adorable moment?
Yeah. Well, I never knew it before then.
Oh.
It was it was awesome, man. I made sure I had a big picture made for him.
Okay.
And gave him to her family. But yeah, she came up to me with that bike, and I'm just like, I actually tried it. I was like, you know what, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna walk with you. So we can make this hike together.
Keep in touch.
That's pretty cool. Do you ever keep in touch with her? Probably not, I'm guessing.
But yeah, I have. It's been a little while. It's been a little while, but I spoke to a mother. Yeah, spoke to a mother some years back, but you know how it is with kids. They grow so fast, man.
Oh yeah, that girl's probably what?
Sorry about that. Digging, my brother. Somebody kick him out. Man, I'm not sure her age, but yeah, that's definitely something that she's gonna stick with for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
It's gonna stick with me for the rest of my life. I never experienced anything like that. Didn't think I would. And like I said, I wasn't ready to walk all the way to practice, but I couldn't help it. I was like, yeah, we have to. Because I would have took twice as long, 3 times as long getting down there on that bike. My knees was hitting the handlebars.
Yeah, I've seen some of the players just grab the bike and grab the kid and walk.
Well, after a while, some of the kids are getting smart, man. They got the.
Did you get him?
Yep, we're here. Can you hear me? All right, so you guys had a pretty special locker room while you were here in Green Bay. Walk me through, some of the faces that you were pretty familiar with, or who you kind of hung out with while you were here in Green Bay.
Well, of course, the running backs. They took me under their wings. When I first got here. When I first got there, we had Cedric Benson. He was injured. We had a good group of guys in that running back room. With John, with Kuhn leading us, and Starks. Eddie came in. Eddie came in the next year. But yeah, we had a good group of guys. Other than that, face-wise, Donald Driver was there. He was there my first year.
Nice.
That was amazing being sitting next to him, in meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
With a story.
what was that?
So talking about a guy with a story coming out of 7th round at a little Alcorn State.
Oh yeah, crazy stories, man. It's we had a lot of guys. We had a good group that year. That's just a couple of them that that I can point out. I said we had Wood. He was there too. Greg Jennings.
I was say you guys had a pretty good group going in there. So like you said, that playoff
Greg was there.
So that was pretty neat.
Well, okay. Video good?
Yep. Who did you have as far as like the biggest prankster when you guys were in that year? Like who was the guy that was always causing trouble?
Video good?
Okay. So who was the your time there?
Aaron?
It's funny.
You
Everyone,
gotta be on your P's and Q's. Yeah.
what was his good one? Did he ever get you at all?
You there?
Can you hear me?
Yep. So what did he do to you? What was your famous Aaron prank? Because I heard he usually tried to get everybody.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Well, I had a nickname. Kelly Robinson. He called me Kelly Robinson from the movie I Spy.
Okay.
He said I'm Kelly Robinson from that movie. So he actually forgot my government name when he was out golfing. The conversation came up. He forgot my real name and called me Kelly Robinson.
Ouch. Oh, that had to be an awkward Monday. That's when you buy your.
I was like, see, you call me. Call me entirely too much.
Nice. What was your
Breaking up.
in Green Bay? Like, what was the big thing where you're kind of like, man, I could really make it here? Like, what was your first moment where you're like, yeah, I got an opportunity here?
Good.
I always had confidence that I can make it. Like I said, I just tried to focus on, getting the system down, knowing what I need to know, and just, trying to get better from there. So just whenever it was my time to go, I had to do my job, I had to handle my business. So I never tried to really think too much about it. I just got there and just tried to.
Nice.
So, Green Bay, after your big, obviously playoff push and everything, what kind of happened? Why didn't we see you back in Green Bay?
It's a business, man. It's a big business. I would love to come back. Like I said, that was my favorite place to be. I would love to come back, but I understand it's business. So if they don't have room for this old man, then there's 31 other teams that can possibly give me that opportunity.
Yeah.
But no place like playing in Limbo.
Yeah. What was that XFL experience? Was that pretty neat, or do you have a reason? Do you think a reason to believe why it did fold is just?
Well, it was something good. They was on track to do something, pretty amazing and bring that second level of football back to America.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, a lot of guys who have to go to Canada and, back when they had the NFL Europe, obviously they didn't go to Europe, but having something here is, it still keeps a lot of guys' dreams alive, So getting to the XFL, that was NFL for a lot of guys.
Yeah.
They never had the opportunity to even step like in a camp. Some got a lot of guys. This was their moment. So you still see the same talent out there. No matter level of football, it's gonna be good talent once you play at a pro level. It might not go as smooth. Things might not be as organized as the league, but for the most part, the play was you still had NFL caliber players out there on the field playing at a high level. So you couldn't come half stepping. You know what I'm saying? You have to respect the game. And hey, you can get hit just as hard, from somebody in the XFL as you could in the NFL. It just depends on how you handle yourself out there on the field. So it's good feeling to get back out there. You had a lot of young guys flying around. That's something I knew was gonna be that way. But I was prepared for it. I have the experience, and my experience helped me out a lot. At times where if I couldn't outrun a guy, then hey, my experience kick in, and I can still make some double moves or do certain techniques that I can create separation, or give myself a chance to pick up the blitz, or stuff, things of that nature. So the XFL was good. It was good practice. It was good. Not I shouldn't say practice, but like good. It was a good thing for me to see if I still want to play the game of football. To see if my body can still hold up. To see where I'm at mentally. And to say, okay, I want to finish my career in the league, in the NFL. So I had to get some film. I had to get a little film because I was stepped away for 3 years.
Yeah. So is there definitely an opportunity to possibly get you back to the NFL somewhere?
I hope so. I'm staying in shape. Trying to, just in case they call come. I'll be ready. I'll prepare for a workout.
Yeah.
I just need to get my foot in the door.
Yeah.
Foot in the door, get back in that atmosphere. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
It's literally like a bike. And once I'm back in that atmosphere, I know I'll be all right. Like I said before, I know for a fact there's a lot of guys in the league that can't move like me still.
Yeah.
I'll put my life on. Right, to be 100. I put my life on. A lot of guys in the league to this day can't even move as good as I can. So, like I said, I still got a lot left in the tank. If they decide to call back, great. If not, I still got a lot of connects. Still have some people in the league that can probably still end up working, in the NFL. Maybe doing as a strength coach, as a assistant coach, or go to the college level. Anything is possible. The doors should be open. I feel like the 6 years I've played in the league, I got some respect by a lot of people. So we'll see. We'll see if they still want me to go, man. Like I said, I can still get out there and do a little something.
Yeah, it's definitely possible because, the Packers have a D lineman that stepped away for a couple of years, too, that now they put on their practice squad, and he's come up for some games, actually played some meaningful minutes. There's also Smith and the Cowboys. He's away for how long, I don't know how many opportunities that guy's get, but...
Yeah, so, it's happening. If it's happening for somebody else, it can happen for me.
Yep, definitely.
Age shouldn't be no problem. If I can still go, I can still go.
Yep, definitely.
So are you set up to go back to the XFL as of now, or what's the current status for you then?
Well, they're now starting next year. They're going to start in 2022. So, I'm getting older. We'll see how I feel. If I don't hear anything from the NFL, I'll see how I feel whenever the XFL come back around. But like I said, if my playing days are done, then I'll look into coaching or doing something along the lines of that. Like I said, strength coach or something in the training industry.
Okay, nice. In terms of your playing days and some of the things you've been able to accumulate, are you one of the guys that's kind of held on to some of your old gear, some old mementos, or any good like one-of-a-kind stuff, like something from Aaron or something like that, or like even jersey swaps, or did you just kind of take it and go, it's all right, it's just stuff,
I got a little collection of stuff. You know, I try to get a little something everywhere I go, even if it's shorts or some food. You know, if somebody releases me, I'm not leaving empty-handed. I'll tell you that. You know, it's part of my journey, and I like to, you know, collect my journey. You know, so yeah, like I said, even if it's food, the Saints let me go. I went. It was on a Friday, and I went in to get all you can eat charbroiled oysters. You know, so I was like, I'm not leaving New Orleans until I get some more oysters.
Nice.
You know, so I loaded up. Man, I'm leaving with something. I'm not just gonna. You know, this is my journey. So I'm sure I have something to remember.
Nice. What's the coolest thing you got?
You know, I get some gear from teammates here and there. I have the whole team sign things. You know, I have all my helmets. You know, man. Dang, I can't really I can't put one thing over the other, man. You know, it's all special to me, man. Yeah, I can't put one over the other for real.
What's
You know, so it's just
your kid's
you know
favorite item of yours right now?
what was that?
What's your kiddo's favorite thing of yours that they have? Because we know our kids are always in everything.
Yeah.
My baby boy, my toothbrush. He's always going for my toothbrush.
Okay.
What else he takes of mine? Yeah, that's pretty much that. Most go to the bathroom, he just grabs everything.
Nice. Oh. Oh, hang on, you're muted. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, so toothbrush, that's an interesting one.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's the quick toothbrush. You know, he likes to push the button and stuff, and you know.
Yeah. I hear you.
But he has his own toothbrush, and we try to get him to use his own toothbrush. But you know how it is.
Right.
Yeah, I got a 5'3".
You know, so we try to keep stuff to, you know, safe distance. You know, so he can't really touch it all. But yeah, my boy's about to be 2.
Oh, nice.
2. And
Yeah.
I already have him out there jogging with me and everything else. Gonna be a little beast. He ready today. I tell you that right now. He's ready.
Nice.
I'm ready to get him in like AAU track. Something. Somebody gotta see it.
Nice.
Weird. We got one of the kids into soccer of all things, and I've been the biggest anti-soccer person I've probably ever known, but that has been
Oh boy.
getting them back involved.
I couldn't do that.
Telling you.
Give you credit there, MD.
Hey man, you gotta do something to keep these kids busy and not go crazy at the house, man. That's for sure. What's your most memorable moment in Green Bay off the field? Like, what's one of your cool moments outside of here?
You lose them?
Oh, there he goes.
Great conditioning.
What was that? We missed the first part of what you said.
Oh man! What was this? Green Bay was full of fun. Green Bay was full of fun.
I would say you were one
I
of
would say
get out and explore a little bit. You know, some guys just
most memorable outside of football. Oh man!
because you did a lot of.
Which one I can bring up? I'm trying to think of something I can talk about.
Sorry, we're at 8. Need to be.
Oh no, just like a lot of the events with the other players. Yeah.
Did you have a stint with the Niners?
You know, we saw me and the guys just go shooting. You know, hit the range and shoot our. What was that?
Did you have a stint with the Niners? Or for some reason, it was popping in my head.
Yeah. I came in 2015. I bounced around to like 5 different teams, and I ended up there.
It's probably nice to get out in camp.
Yeah. I came in 2015, and I came in like last 2 games of the season. So I did well enough to the first game against Detroit. I did well enough to earn the starting spot. The Rams. Yeah, so I had those two. I had two good games. The last 2 games of the season, I did pretty well. I had like I think over 200 yards total, 200 yards rushing total. I had 153 and 1 when I started the second game. That pretty much brought me back. It gave me another year. So yeah, I did. I had some good time there.
Nice.
So if you had to pick, rank in order your top 3 teams you had, what would they be?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Top 3. Well, I always say Jacksonville, Green Bay, San Francisco, because those are the teams I pretty much did most of my time with.
Okay.
Everybody else was just like a little bit here and there. I enjoyed Seattle. I was there for 2 weeks. Well, played 2 weeks, but I was there for 3. That was awesome. And I wish I'd had more time there. Before things, because I was told I was going to be a starter right before they released me next day. Because we were playing against Cleveland. And so I just feel like, some good things could have came out of being in Seattle. But, like I said before, about everything else is a business. And they made a decision to release me, and that made me bounce around to Baltimore and then end up in San Francisco. So I did more time in San Francisco than I did the other spots. So Jacksonville, I got to show respect my rookie year. And then Green Bay, always love. And then I did enjoy my time after that with San Francisco pretty much.
So
Nice.
I know I asked your most memorable. What was the weirdest professional moment you've probably ever had?
Oh, man.
Everybody always remembers that one awkward moment where you're like, man.
Well, I just know the things I had to hear, because I was there when Cap first kneeled in San Francisco. So I would say, just a uncomfortable feeling I got from being around, hearing some of the things I had to hear. It's things that some fans don't even know about, but we had to hear a lot of negativity, and I would say that's like the main negative that jumps out at me when it comes to my career, things I had to experience. Just that time people wasn't trying to understand and just attacking, and some things you heard that was just like, wow, it's crazy. So I would say as an athlete, experiencing that is just like you'll never expect to experience things like that. But I would have to say that's like the weirdest moment. Fans coming up to you, doing certain things. I always expect it. Fans, they're happy to see you. They appreciate what you do, how you make them feel. So I never really take some of the things they do weird unless it's really, really, really weird. And that's not me to control. If it's really weird, then obviously we got other people to take care of that for us. But but yeah, I would have to say that's the only thing I can pretty much point out.
What was that situation like in San Francisco, being around at that moment? Were you kind of one with Cap on that? Did he address the team at all? Like, what was that locker environment like at that time?
We all supported him. We never talked about it. The media wanted to come in every day and talk about it. We had our meeting about it. everybody, we all talked about it, and Cap was our leader. He was our leader. We rallied behind him. We were trying to win a game. I don't know if y'all remember, but it was like we were literally just trying to win a game. So we wasn't worried about it. We supported him. We understood. People have their reasons for not taking it as far as they needed to, but that's a whole different story. But all in all, we really supported him. He was our guy. No matter what. That's why he won a leadership award at the end of the year, because he deserved it. What he did was really brave, and we were his brothers. We was his brothers in arms. So we had his back. Simple as that.
Cool.
So if you had to rank and order the top quarterbacks you've played with based on, number one, athletic ability, and then separately being leadership style, how would you rank the quarterbacks you've been with?
Can't do that, man. I love my quarterback. I love my quarterbacks, man. I love all of them. Even from Blaine Gabbert, rookie year. Blaine's my dog. I've been around some great guys. Aaron, Russ, Cap. A lot of even Luke McCown. A lot of vets, man. A lot of vets. Just being around them and just it was amazing, man. Those are my quarterbacks. All the quarterbacks are my quarterbacks, man. I got respect for all of them. Just like the linemen, I got respect for all my linemen.
Who was the biggest crap talker you ever had to deal with during a game situation?
Who was talking the most?
Because we know you wouldn't be the guy talking to nobody.
No, I never talk trash. I never talk trash. I let people talk trash, and then I just remember it, and then after I show them up, I just look at them.
Nice.
I just look at them, man. Just look at them. I ain't talking trash. I'll let my game do the talking. I'll talk a little something here and there. I tell guys, I'm not gonna let you hit me. You too big. Like you don't have no business hitting me. You too big.
Nice.
So I'll probably talk a little bit. Try to. I wasn't an aggressive talker out on the field. I like to have fun. Joke around here and there.
Nice.
Yeah, if a guy hit me hard, I tell him straight up, like you ain't have no business hitting me like that.
All right, so back to the biggest who talked the most crap to you. I'm not gonna let you get out of it.
Well, a lot of guys talk trash. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really. I don't listen to it a lot. I don't listen to it. Sometimes I'm too tired to even talk. Too tired to even listen to you talk. And I got like look at the sideline to see what I got to do. I got too much going on right now to even listen to all that trash talk. But every team had guys talking trash. To the point where it's not just we can't keep up with everybody. I hear some talking over here, hear some talking over there. Somebody attacking me and they might say something about you gonna be here all night or whatever. Say, all right, good, me too. So it's a little quick little trash talk. But at the end of the day, I get my respect from them. We respect each other at the end, and that's what it's really all about.
Jared Allen with the horse collar.
What was that?
Like seeing Jared Allen with the cowboy rope tying like Rodgers up.
You said the horse collar?
No, the Jared Allen. He always had that rope.
Oh yeah.
He had the stack, and then yeah.
Well, I would say Chad Greenway.
Okay.
Oh really?
Chad Greenway was talking in the playoff game, and he he tugged on my hair because he got sick of chasing me around. So he tugged my
Hair.
so I couldn't get out on the route. But he kept it 100 though. He was just like, I'm not chasing you around no more.
There was one of the games where the guys got the hair pulled out. Wasn't that you on one of them? The guy pulled out one of your dreads or something?
Oh no, that was what was it? Babin? Jason Babin? When he was with the
It happened to one of the Packers.
Jaguars.
Showed
I think he
it
pulled somebody's hair out.
outside, and it happened.
I haven't really got my hair pulled out. Once my hair is pretty strong though. Once you grab a couple of them, grab a handful of them, I can pretty much, if I position my body well enough, I can probably sling you off, depending on how you have it. I've done that before. I got pulled down by my hair when I was in San Francisco.
Okay.
I never really had any yanked out, from the root or whatever. Probably had, one that was maybe like, 4 inches or so got pulled apart. But
in case you
never really noticed that until I walked back to the huddle and I was like, oh snap, that's my hair down there.
Well, you can see Jeff and I. We don't have much hair left. We're getting too damn old. So
that's from the kids.
I'm gonna cut some inches off soon. So y'all just gonna have to get dreads though.
I
mean, I can try, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. But we can in another life. That's how up.
Braid my scalp.
Dread.
What's that?
Said Stevie Wonder still got his dreads.
Yeah, he does.
A lot of people still with dreads, man. They have receding hairline and everything. They still keep their dreads in the back.
Wow.
That's like Fitzgerald. He's losing some hair, but he still has them.
Yeah.
So, DuJuan, we're coming up on Halloween time. What was your best Halloween costume ever?
Me and my son was Predator. It was legit.
Nice. You have to
had to make his costume up a little bit, but it looked legit. I got a nice picture of it, and yeah, we did it big that year.
Okay.
We got real mask and everything.
Oh, jeez.
Don't mind me asking, how much longer do we have?
We should be good.
It's always always waiting in, man. How y'all family good?
Yeah. What was your inspiration just to play football? What did you have somebody that's always like on you to go like he sees it in you and he thinks you belong? Or she, obviously.
I saw Barry Sanders. I saw Barry Sanders doing what he do, and I was like, I like that. Play football, I'm that guy because he's little, and I already had to stay. We either stayed in the road to get two-hand touch, or we get in the grass and get tackled. That was the rule of the street.
Yeah.
So I was always one of the smallest, so I stayed in the road, and I had to try to do what it do on the road, man. So it became my claim to fame, really.
Nice.
That's pretty much what saved my life when I got the cyst on my lung. My ability to make people miss. I stood by telling people that you would never get a square hit on me. You would never hit me square on, and I stood by that. And it's something that saved my life, really, man.
Oh, nice.
That's why I stand by how I move.
The Mighty Mouse. That's what I like.
Yeah, I give him the boom if I need to. I'm strong enough. Definitely strong enough. I did my 30 reps, 225. I'm definitely strong enough.
Yeah.
I surprise him here and there, but that's not my first move. I'm not gonna try to run you over every time. If I can run around you, I'm running around you.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, cool, DuJuan. It's been awesome reconnecting with you after all these years. It's been a little bit, but
man.
We'll definitely be in touch. The family's doing well, and hopefully we'll see you back somewhere soon, so Jeff and I can hopefully, cross your fingers, ever come cheer you back on, because this no fans thing is killing us at stadiums.
Yeah, I bet, man. Glad to hear everything is well with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all reaching out.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. All right, so everybody, that was DuJuan Harris joining us from, again, former Packer and NFL running back. Always great to see guys doing well. It's succeeding in life in general. Like I said, overcoming a lot, dealing with a bunch of different things. But, at the end of the day, just making crap happen, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to hear some of the stuff he had, being a little guy, making NFL and, getting that opportunity. Especially, like you said, all you had to do was turn a couple heads and Aaron Rodgers has won. If you get his head turned, you're going to be on the field. Yeah,
we've seen it happen with Lazard and Beggleton and a few other guys that have, been name dropped by Aaron over the years, and they aren't going anywhere. Obviously, when your franchise quarterback is saying, "Hey, we're going to hang on to these guys a little bit." So
yeah, definitely. It's a cool story to hear that.
Yeah, and we apologize for his audio. DuJuan sent a message, "Hey man, my bad about the audio, but it is what it is." We kind of got the general grasp, and I'm just glad we could get him on and kind of bail us out during this weird week. Again, we did a bye week last week, unexpectedly with health stuff and everything else kind of going on right now, and obviously the world as a whole, and just trying to catch kids back up in school. Man, shout out to all the teachers, because sitting here with our kids and trying to do this tutoring thing and everything all in one, man, it's not what it used to be.
I'm lucky here. My kid's still in school, so he hasn't had any interruptions at all, so it's good.
Nice. So cool. So for everybody who doesn't know, we are doing a bonus episode this week. We got the opportunity to talk with Dick Cap. If you don't know the name, he spent Super Bowl II season here with Vince Lombardi and the Green Bay Packers. And he was also responsible for a key fumble recovery that helped the Packers obviously win Super Bowl II. So we're going to be chatting with him in a separate episode, so keep an eye for that. And then next week, a Wisconsin Badger, or a few Wisconsin Badgers, we're still hammering out some details, will be joining us. One of them, which is a top 3 draft pick projection for next season, and may or may not be related to a former coach / athletic director. So if you don't know who that is by now, you're not a true Badger fan. Otherwise, you guys know who we're talking about. So we joined by him. David Pfaff is going to be joining us for hosting that episode, I believe, as well. One of our other favorite guests. And it's going to be a good time, man. It's always a good time when Pfaff can join the show.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely a character.
Hopefully, we're heading down to the Dells for a wedding next weekend. Our buddy Ken from the Edge of Dells, who, if you haven't been to that resort in the Dells, great time, 21 and up, campground resort. But it's nice because during the slow off season, when I love to go down, we get to use the cabins with the kids. So we're going to be down there for Ken's wedding. Hopefully we can sneak Pfaff out there afterwards and join us on Sunday and make some fun memories out of it as well. Catch up with him a little bit. I promised him a beer. So we got to take care of our guys.
Well, being a Madison boy, you gotta love that beer.
Yeah, I just hope he doesn't expect a whole 30 pack of Busch or something. I'm cheap.
You never know.
All right, everybody. So here's hoping to our predictions being correct, as Jeff and I earlier said, both of us picking Green Bay to whoop up on Old Man Brady and the rest of the Buccaneers. And again, going into next week, hopefully 5-0.
Who you thinking is going to be coming up big here?
Ooh, I don't know. I'm hoping the secondary shuts down Evans, and maybe the Smith brothers finally come back to reality, and we finally get them back, because it's been non-existent for them pretty much this season. I mean, one good game, but Preston's been just holding his own, getting double teamed, and
I noticed he's out in coverage a lot more than last year. So I'm thinking that might kind of contribute to it, and then maybe they'll kind of scheme something off of that, where they slip him back in the coverage and get him in to get a sack or something, or rush him in.
Yeah, hopefully one of that works. Hopefully Lancaster can get her going up the middle, and our inside linebackers kind of come back to terms as well. Green Bay's weakness has definitely been the rush up the middle, so we get that fixed up this week as well, and I
just saw that Aquilinius St. Brown just got elevated to the active roster, so he'll probably be available tomorrow for him.
Nice. We definitely need it, because right now, it's been crazy. New guys stepping up every week. It's like Brett Favre of the past, where you never knew which guy was going to show up on Sunday and hopefully make a play. So 3:00 start time, so I'll be awake for that one, which is a plus, because there's nothing worse than a 8:00 kickoff like we had 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, cool. Well, Jeff, I will see you momentarily for our Dick Cap episode, and to all the viewers up there, we'll hopefully see you there as well. So for Scotty Sports Show, I'm your host, MD Lovelace.
Jeff Brice.
Thanks for tuning in.